This is the Age Discourse in a nutshell. This video will trigger you and offend you in some way. You have been warned. We thought it'd be over when the handbook released. Well, we were wrong. The Voltron Age Discourse is one of the biggest gripes regarding the Voltron fandom. It's something that is so simple to solve, has already been debunked, but it's still a problem. In my Voltron the Worst Fandom Ever video, I merely scratched the surface of how much of a tire fire the Age Discourse is in this fandom. The Age Discourse continues to be a cancer. This video is made for hope so we can get a grasp of what the Age Discourse really is about, and hopefully put an end to it permanently. With that said, here we go everyone. The Age Discourse is a conflict between different shipping fandoms arguing age gaps for certain pairings. But by being honest, it's 80% clan shippers harassing other fandoms that rival them. I'm not saying all clan shippers are like this, I will tell you, but a big chunk of them are. The Age Discourse has nothing to do with morals despite the indication that it is for the most part. The Age Discourse is what they call a petty game of King of the Hill, with one group trying to rise above the rest. The best summary of the Age Discourse is from a user named Burrell, who I believe unmasked the Age Discourse's true intentions. This is a long statement, so bear with me. As You Would Never Know pointed out, it's absolutely because of clans and next to nothing else. Not even considering the numerous acts of abuse survivors that keep telling the stands to cut it out and they refuse to listen. The Age Discourse has next to nothing to do with the actual issues it addresses. Don't bother dealing with it, don't bother engaging with it, don't bother responding to anyone who brings it up. This fandom literally clamor for everyone's ages to be revealed because they want Keith to be under 18, so everyone with Cheryl will be bad and wrong. Then when Keith was revealed to be 18 and Lance being 17, was meant by their own logic, which is that under 18 equals cannot have sex with a legal adult because that's stationary rape, Sheath is okay, and Clanch is not. The clan stands proceeded to throw a Hindenburg-level fit and move the goalpost faster than you can say logical fallacy, arguing that legal adulthood isn't the sole measure for maturity, and Keith is just 1 year removed from being 17, which is a minor and is practically a child. Therefore, Sheath is still bad. The Age Discourse doesn't have anything to do with caring about minors. It doesn't have anything to do with taking a moral stand. The Age Discourse's shippers want to legitimize their ship becoming canon and trying to bulge in every ship that gets in their way. Of that noble go of any sledgehammer they can find. And that sledgehammer is mostly always moral high ground. Because at any time you take back control of a situation by shaming the other party into silence, it is the time you can feel best about yourself. Whether it's calling Sheath or Plants predatory, calling Kalor heteronormative, or jumping up Shalora like it was on fire in a thin and cheap attempt to save face when Allure was revealed to be a teenager. Most of the vocal shippers in this fandom couldn't give a rat's ass about the moral high ground, and care far more about making it seem Clanch is the canon king. Of course, not all clan shippers are like this. I raised that many of them just want to ship their ship in peace, would like it to be canon, but won't blackmail the studio for it, and let others ship peacefully. It's the minorities screaming their heads off and banned for the blood of anyone they deem significantly problematic that ruin things to other people. Don't let them get to you. Don't let them ruin your perception of other shippers and part of the fandom. Plants and Kalor incidentally are wonderful ships and deserve a fandom full of the sweetest, friendliest, most welcoming people you'll ever meet. End quote. First of all, Burrell, you are a god. Second, this part of the statement pops out to me the most. The Age Discourse's shippers want to legitimize their ship becoming canon and trying to bulge in every ship that gets in their way. Of that noble go of any sledgehammer they can find. You may not see it right now, but this is spot on. Think about it. This is basically what I said earlier. It's pretty much clan shippers harassing other fandoms that rival them. Plants is a prime example of this ordeal. As Burrell pretty much stated, they don't give a rat's ass about the moral background of the Age Discourse. What they see is a ship that is in the way of Clanch, and we must bring it down at all costs. Back when Plants was a no-buy ship, you didn't hear a thing about Plants in the Age Discourse. Why? Because it was not a threat to Clanch at the time. You gotta look at the main threats to Clanch then and look at the similarities. What's the one thing the complaints of Lawrence, Sheath, Kalor, and even Hedge had in common? Aegis. That is the sledgehammer. Hell, a clan shipper accused her friend of being a pedophile to the principal because they shipped Sheath. I am not making that up. Remember, Plants at the time was a crack ship, and the shippers were not targeted at all. But fast forward around the time the ship started to gain traction, guess what? the age comics started to come. It started out slowly, but skyrocketed around season 3 when the jealousy hints started becoming more obvious. And then it took a trip to the moon as soon as I uploaded my video. Don't believe me? Well, just look at the comments in my video and compare it to the number of age comments prior to the upload. The difference is night and day. Go on the Plants tag on Tumblr and you see a lot of Plants Age Discourse stuff in the Plants tag recents. Still don't believe me? Then tell me, what are the ages of Lance and Pidge in particular? Lance is 17 and Pidge is 15. There's a 1 year and 8 month gap. Most of your parents have a bigger gap than that. And this is not fan-made theory. This has been confirmed by the Voltron crew. It's 100% fact. 1 year and 8 months isn't pedophilia. It is not the bad morals people swear it is. By their logic, my father is a pedophile, which is not true. But why did they continue to say this? Why did they continue to state Sheep is pedophilia despite the facts being against them when the ages came out? I'll tell you why. It's what I said before. It's what Burrow said in her statement. They don't care. It's never been about the morals. It's never been about the ages. It's simply because your ship is a threat and they don't like it. It's that we will lie, bully, threat, hurt, and do whatever it takes to make our ship canon. That, everybody, is the Age Discourse. I don't know what's more pathetic, your morals or the consistent harassment you put this fandom through. I genuinely apologize for all the good clan shippers in this fandom having to deal with this bullshit for years. And I didn't even get to the part where threats to attack and burn down the Voltron Cafe were made just because, what do you know, not enough clans were inside. Pathetic. It's sad, really. I wasn't even planning on making a video until next week, but getting this information out was important. I hope this video will put an end to the discourse and finally show what the discourse is truly all about. Some fans already knew about the discourse's true intentions. I'm just hoping this video can be used to spread the word to the rest of the fandom. For all the psychopaths calling this chaos, you can die in a tire fire. You lost my sympathy for humanity when you sent the death threats. I cannot believe you go to such lengths for a fictional ship. You need a doctor. And one more thing. For the last time, Lance is 17 and Pidge is 15. I don't give a rat's ass what you say otherwise. Those are the facts.